So I have been saving these nets. They are from things like lemons, apples, onions. I think even like the Freezy Pops at the store come in them. They're not recyclable, and I just feel like putting these in the trash would be bad. Like if this was in the Chesapeake Bay, a crab could get caught in this, a fish. Not good. So this is kind of like a thing that we throw away that, no, it's not the best thing. So I was thinking about ways to recycle it. Also, in the past, my sister's mother-in-law gifted me like a sink scrubby. And she got it from a handmade shop in Pennsylvania. And it was like a little crocheted round sink scrubby, and it was out of this material. I didn't know. I was like, where did they get this material? She was like, it's the netting material, which I'm sure is already pre-made, manufactured somewhere into yarn. So I probably could have just found that to make them, but I was like, I want to recycle it. So we're going to try and make this into like a kind of a string or a yarn, so that way I can crochet it into a sink scrubber and do some recycling. And I have a few different hooks. I don't know what size I'm going to need. I don't know if I want to make it a round one or a square one. So you're going to come along with me. We're going to test this all out. See, some of this netting is like softer than others. Some has smaller. It's going to be a wild ride, and we're going to figure it out, guys. So let's try and make some new sink scrub sponges with this recycled netting.
Okay guys, so here we are with the close-up. I got my like cutting mat out so I could use that to, I don't know, try and make them more uniform in size. And I probably should use like the similar kinds of netting. So like this one I'll make one sponge, then this kind of netting, which is, this one feels like, I don't know, like it would biodegrade more than this. I'm going to start with this guy. It just seems like it'll stay together more. And I'm going to cut these ends as close to the little metal nub as possible. I probably could like get even more crazy with it and get some like pliers and unpinch those, but I'm not that intense right now. So here we are, and here's where I ripped it to get whatever was in here out. Looks like onion skin. So there is my netting, and I'm just trying to think of what, see, it's longer this way and this way, so I'm thinking I need to cut it this way, and I'm gonna just cut it like, let's start with that inch. I cut it an inch wide, so like this little bit, and then see how we can crochet with it. I'm just winging this. I could get like a ruler and a rotary cutter, but y'all, I ain't about that life right now. This is a wing it craft. So that's pretty a thin piece of netting here. So I'm gonna, I think I need to start with like the smallest one. Like maybe I made it too thin and I need to do 2 inches. But look, I just crocheted a chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's crocheting. Now, this is the other crazy part. Am I going to be able to get it, find the hole to get it back into? Because this is just like netting material. It is a hole. So I just did 6. Crochet back into the first one here and make a little circle. There we go. I'm going to do a double crochet, I think. Try this out through 1, through 2, through 2, and I'm going to double crochet around. So that was 1. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I always forget when you do a circle like that. You're supposed to start with 3 chains. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, because that's your first double crochet. Then double crochet through 2 and through 2. This isn't terrible so far. I'm not like hating myself yet. It's definitely feel like not, I don't know, I can kind of see the, like the scrubby material coming together. Can see it. I'm going to cut some more and I'm going to make it thicker. I think I'm going to do the 2-inch because this is really tiny. So let's try with a 2-inch cut. That was with a 1-inch cut. Let's try and make it 2 inches wide here. So right about here. There we go. So that one's a little bit thicker. I'm still going to pull it tight. Kind of like when I make t-shirt yarn and you pull that tight. Definitely makes it a lot longer. So let's see. I'm going to use this needle that's a little bit bigger this time. Just make some chains. 1 chain. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4. Last time I did like 5. Then I'm going to flip it into the end. And that's going to be my center. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, I'll just do single, 2 chains, so. I'm doing double. It's like just auto default to it and in my brain. Great, well I'm already running out, so I definitely need to cut a bunch more, but I like that 2-inch better than the 1-inch size. I mean, it goes faster and it has kind of the same look, except for this is just a little bit finer. So, can I undo this without it completely knotting? Ah, there's a downside. Is it coming undone? It knotted. Alright, so I'm going to cut a bunch of these because I keep going and then stopping, and we're not using this soft stuff yet. We're going to stick with using this more plastic kind. So I'm just going to cut a few more here. Or if I could cut it quicker if I fold it on itself. Shortcuts, y'all. Let's see. And then I can just measure it, fold it over, and do the 2 right there. Look at that. I think it worked out all right. 2. So I would have gotten, if I wouldn't have done that 1-inch, I would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of that. It's pretty good. So now I'm kind of gonna, I think I'm gonna tie these together before I start stitching. I feel like it's gonna be tricky. So I'm just gonna get them strands tied. There's 1. 2. So there's probably a fancier way I could do this. Somebody wants to tell me, let me know. But again, it is not my way. Tying that knot. So I did 3. I have this orange one, but I kind of want to make all red first. So let's see what else I got in here. And these are the other kind. Oh, there's a purple one of that kind. Here, this red one. Oh, see, this is a different style. This one. This one's kind of the same exact one we just did. I like that. Cut off the ends. Cut it down. I'm gonna fold it. I'm going to use my scissors here to cut that 2-inch length, about 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one's got a little extra. Okay, 4. Let's tie these. To get used to this camera rig. Alright, so now we did 8 around. I think I might do double in each, so that means 2 in each hole. Same for that. Oh, I need to do the chain again. 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, like the Tootsie Wrap. And then I do the doubles. So my first double, and I'm going to go on the top 2 of this. Definitely tricky. Get through the net. I got it. Alright. So that's 1, and I'm going to double it up because I want it to get wider. Don't want it to cave in on itself, so I'm going to do 2 in that hole. For like, you want it to get wider. 1, 2. So that was the chain, and then 2 doubles in that first hole. Then I will do 1 double in the next. I can see where I'm restarting again here, so. And then I'll do 2 doubles in this next one. Just past another knot. Wondering when I'm going to run out here. And now 1 double. Alright guys, this is working! I'm freaking doing it. Alright. Let's do 2 in this hole. Single, double, I feel like that other netting is going to be like softer to work with, but this feels like it's going to like really scrub the, it's going to be a good scrubber. I'm not really following a pattern here, y'all. Just trying to keep up with my double crochet and making it smaller so we can put all that extra netting kind of on the inside and fold it together on itself. See how it's getting smaller again? Keep accidentally doing single crochet and then going back to double, but it'll be okay. Again, can't really see the stitches, you just see a sponge ball being made. See, there's a single I forgot to loop. Just make up your own pattern here, friends. I'm sure someone has made a pattern for a sink sponge like out of yarn. I hope you guys like this idea of recycling. If you're a crocheter, you definitely can handle this. Like, holy cow, it is pretty simple. Alright, I'm going to try and like finish off. Maybe I'll do one more here. And like do a slip stitch. I still have a little bit left, but I'm gonna pull this bit through before I tighten it. Pull that ending. And pull it tight. And cut it. And just pull that netting in there. But guys, look! This could totally be used to scrub a pan or a pot. It's adorable. I'm freaking out. I love it. This from this pile, and I have a sink scrubber. I wonder how many I'll get out of this. I'm gonna try the next, the soft net next. So this is like the more plasticky net. I have those over there, like these white ones, these red ones. So these are all like softer material than that kind. So we're gonna see how this one works. These like are ripped more. I'm just wondering how well they're gonna cut. Let's see. So again, the same, they don't stretch as much in this direction, but they should stretch a lot more in this direction. So I'm kind of just gonna, let's see where I ripped this when I got things out of it. Try and cut it evenly to the end. That. And see, it's really stringy on the ends of this, so I'm definitely going to cut those kind of flat. Bam. And then we'll do that same 2-inch, I think. Maybe I should do 3. I'll do, it's about 2.5 to 3. Just eyeballing, guys. Alright, and this one needs the end snipped so it's not so ratty. So I still am going to have some waste, but maybe I will save this to put in my poof when I make that. More on that one later. Another crochet project. But here we go. So these, see, they stretch longer this way. It almost feels like it's going to unravel. So it's going to be, this might not be the better of the materials to do this with, but it feels softer. Maybe it'll make a softer scrubber. See that just like pulled apart in my hands. Try not to pull on it too much. I'm going to tie this one together and then we're going to see how it crochets, because it might not even be worth it. Maybe these will just go in my textile poof. We will see. See how it's like making confetti. I don't know if this one is worth it. Don't mind my messy background, guys. I've been making videos today. I have school projects. I have the growing stuff. It's busy around here. So, alright, I'm going to start doing some chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. See, this definitely is more yarn-like. 5. 6. I'm going to slip stitch into the top chain.
Alright guys, so here you can see I have them both done. This one is much softer, and I was worried about when I scrub with it, maybe it coming undone, because you could see how it kind of crumpled into little sprinkly confetti type stuff. But actually, it turns out okay. It's just softer and kind of looser, and then the more plastic one is tighter, and definitely would be better for, like, this would be better to scrub things you need a soft sponge for, and that would be for more of a harder Brillo scrub type sponge. But they came out pretty awesome. I don't have a pattern. I made these up. If you guys want a pattern, comment, tell me. Make me a pattern, Ashton, and I will totally try and write one up. I also might try and make a square or rectangle version, because it's a lot easier for people to crochet that than it is a circle. It just really is easier. So here I am testing it out in my sink. I was kind of sudsing this one up, and I just scrubbed our lunch dishes with it here, and it worked both of them. Sudsed up really well. Then I cleaned the dishes, and now they're laying and drying to be used later. Rinsed out pretty good. Looks like a sponge. Perfect use of recycled materials. I'm like over the moon with how well this came out, and I would love you guys to let me know if you like this idea, if you're gonna try it. Saving that netting, I probably saved that for about a year. That's how long I was saving those little nets. Every time we got a bag of onions, I just shoved it in that jar. So I recommend trying this out. It was very satisfying, gave me a little creative serotonin boost, and I get to share it with you guys, so I love it. So please subscribe and comment and come back for more. Love you guys. Bye.